Hey guys, this is Aardvark4991, and today I am bringing you part 1 of our advanced section of our Brawl Tips and Strategies video series. In this series, in the advanced series, we will go into every character individually and examine their moves, tell you if there's anything special about any of their moves, and we will tell you if they have any special meteor smashes or combos that you should know about. We'll also go into their smashes and tell you how to best execute them. Also, we're even gonna tell you the best way to dodge their final smashes. So let's get it started. This is in this part of the movie video. We will go into the Mario characters. So first, naturally, we're doing Mario. Let's do this. So basically, his A moves are just average. They don't do too much damage. They don't take too long to perform. He has a combo, which is AAA. Every character has this combo, but whatever. So, his strong moves are kind of like his normal A's. They're not too strong, but they're not too weak, and they are executed fairly fast. Yeah. So, his smashes are just like any character. If you charge it up, it does more damage. And, yeah. So, but now for his aerial moves. His down A in the air is his tornado, kind of like his down B was in Melee. But it's not as strong, but still, he has the move. And his side A in the air is actually a meteor smash, his forward A in the air. So if you hit someone in the air, you have to time it exactly right though, because if you don't time it well, then they'll just go flying upward. But see, that went down. So, his back A in the air is kind of strong too. It doesn't have any like meteor smash properties, but it's just good for hitting someone behind you in the air. His up A in the air just hits someone above you, and his normal A in the air is same. It just hits someone who's right next to you. Now for his B's. His regular B throws a projectile and is useful for like knocking back your opponent a small distance, especially if they have a high damage percentage like Luigi has now. That's about it. His side B is his cape. It has a fan effect so that if you hit someone with it, they turn around, see? And a good combo to perform with this move is you can use it so that they turn around and then use like a strong attack or a smash attack on them. Especially if they have a high percentage, then they'll go flying off the screen. His up A is just like it was in Melee. He just kind of goes up in the air and damages any opponents that are above him or next to him. It's average for recovery. I mean, it goes diagonally, so if you're facing the wrong way, then you won't be able to get onto the stage. But I mean, if you just use it when you're facing the right way, then you'll be able to get on the stage, no sweat. His down B is not his tornado like it was in Melee. It's this thing called his flood, and it's from Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. And basically, it doesn't do damage, but it pushes opponents back, like that. So if you want someone to get away from you, because you're like charging a move or something, or like for team battles, you can use that. So that's about it for his B moves. So now we'll go into his smash. Basically, the best way to execute this smash is to go to the edge of the field, especially if there's a whole bunch of players. If it's only you and a friend, then do it right next to your friend. But if there's a whole bunch of players, go to the edge of the stage and take a small hop, and then use it because it expands as you use it. And if you do this correctly, you should force most opponents off the stage. But see, Luigi's only one person, so I would use it right next to him. A good way to dodge this is just to hop over it, because once you get past the vortex of fire at the front of it, you are good to go, because the back streams of fire don't affect you. So, yeah. Now, we'll go over Luigi, since we're done with Mario. Okay, so, now we're doing Luigi. So, we'll go over his thing. His A's are kind of like Mario's, except they're a little bit stronger. Actually, they do the same amount of damage. Same thing with smashes. They're about the same, except he does it a different way. And, his smashes, his strong attacks were like that. But his smashes are a little bit different than Mario's, but still they're pretty much the same thing. For his aerial moves, he doesn't have any meteor smashes. Except for his down A. His down A could be a meteor smash, but it's not as hard to time as Mario's. Because Mario, if you hit it at the wrong spot, then they'll just fly upward. One thing to note about Luigi is he has less traction than Mario. See, if you run fast and you stop, he kind of skids. So make sure you keep that in mind when you're brawling. Because if you want to attack someone here and you stop in front of them, they'll probably attack you before you can attack them. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Now for his B attacks. His fire attack is a little bit different than Mario's because it's green and it doesn't bounce. He just fires it straight. So if you go into the air and fire it, it'll just go straight. Unlike Mario's, which will go down to the ground. Also, his side B. This is a chargeable attack, and you can let it go and you can attack opponents. It's also good for recovery. Like, if you get flown off the stage to the side, you can use your side B to get back on. His up B goes straight up and comes down, unlike Mario's, which goes diagonally. This is good to note because if you're a little bit diagonal from the thing, like this, you won't be able to grab the edge unless you go above it. So, his up B is good for vertical recovery, but not good at all for horizontal recovery, and that's why you use side B. But because of this, he's kind of predictable in his recovery patterns. So, beware and don't let your friends hurt you. Thing to note about his up B is if you do it from like here next to your opponent, you do the normal coin thing. But if you do it right next to your opponent, you'll do a fire punch, and that does extra damage. Yeah. So his down B is his tornado, just like Mario's tornado and his tornado in Melee. It's just like that. So that's it for his B attacks. And now I'll go into the smash real quick, because we only have about 30 seconds left. Basically, the way to dodge it is to not get away from him when he has a smash. And once you use the smash, you would do like a lot of damage. So use your up B right next to the opponent to do a fire up B, and you'll do a whole bunch of damage. That's about all the time I have for this video. So, thanks for watching. See ya. Look for part 2 in a second. Bye.